After months of action on hard courts, Charleston serves as the first chance for WTA stars to play on clay in 2016. And the unique green clay of the Volvo Car Open has already witnessed some upsets this week. 4 former champions have already fallen by the wayside in South Carolina, so perhaps the chance for a new name on the trophy this year. Defending champion Angelique Kerber still remains though. First up on court on quarter-final day, she took on world number 34 Irina Begu. Kerber hasn't successfully defended any of the 8 titles she's won in her career. Looking to change that, she began brightly here.
It's just too good. She's opening the court so well by her depth.
Begu is making her second successive last date appearance in Charleston. But she wasn't helping herself. Fine margins seeing her surrender the opening set 6-2.
First set on the board here for the top seed as well as defending champion Angelique Kerber. A couple of breaks of serve, good enough to see her take it.
The pair have met 4 times before and are tied on 2 wins apiece. And whilst Begu was still producing the crowd pleasers.
And again, it's worked twice now.
It was Kerber converting when it counted to leave the world number 2 on the brink.
It's well played. Nice clean pair of heels to get onto that very quickly from Kerber.
Victory wrapped up in just over an hour for Kerber to progress to the semi-finals.
What a point to round off proceedings here in the first quarter-final of the day. Once again, Kerber is the nemesis of Begu, having defeated her for 2 years in succession at the quarter-final stage, and again, it's done and dusted in straight sets.
Yeah, I think it was a good match, but it was also a tough one because I lost the last match against her, so I knew that I must play really good tennis to beat her today, and yeah, I'm just happy to win the match in 2 sets and to be in the semis again here.
The German would face the winner of Daria Kasatkina and home favourite Sloane Stephens. A first career meeting between the pair. It was the American who used her strong baseline game to jump out of the blocks early.
Pick the bones out of that. What a strike.
A misfiring Kasatkina ensuring Stephens would race through the opener 6-1.
It has taken Sloane Stephens, the number 7 seed, only 26 minutes to rack off the first set on the board, and she's done so by taking it 6-1.
Fighting to stay in the match. The Kazakh's inch-perfect lob helped her avoid going a break down.
Great touch, great feel. Didn't do enough with that approach shot, Stephens.
There wasn't enough depth on it, was there, really?
And now Stephens' power was forcing her into error as the 14th seed took the match into a deciding set.
What an excellent response has been in the second set here from Kasatkina. 1 set all, 7-5 the Russian takes it.
It wouldn't take long for the 7th seed to regroup though.
What a way to break serve for the first time in this set. It's a rocket of a forehand up the line from Stephens. 3-2 final set.
The marathon match ending after over 2.5 hours on court, setting up a blockbuster showdown between Stephens and the world number 2 Kerber.
Now fitting is one on a volley from the racket of the American. There's the big smile. A match point has been saved. It has been 2 hours and 24 minutes of wonderful tennis, won by the number 7 seed to the delight of the crowd here in Charleston.
I've always played well against her. Our games match up well, so obviously she is a Grand Slam champion now, so it's going to be a little bit tough, but I'm just looking forward to getting back on the court.
The first semi-finalist in the bottom half of the draw was Elena Vesnina after the Russian overcame Laura Siegmund in straight sets.
So solid in all departments. He really seems to be enjoying her tennis.
The 29-year-old through to her first semi-final on the WTA circuit since the Estoril Open back in 2014.
There it is. The Russian can now celebrate and relax, and that's what it means to her. She's come through qualifying, and she's still in the tournament, alive and kicking. 7-5, 6-4, and she is through Elena Vesnina to her second semi-final here in Charleston.
The final place in the semis will be decided in the night session, and Sire Errani was using her experience against Yulia Putintseva.
Oh, what a winner. Terrific rally. Best of the match so far.
The Italian edging a tight first set, but ran away with it in the second to reach the last four in Charleston for the first time.
And there it is. The second match point duly converted, and Sara Errani has taken this match by the scruff of its neck in the second set. 7-6, 6-1, and is through to her first semi-final here in Charleston.
So it's down to the business end on Saturday with the start of semi-final action. Who will get the first clay court prize of 2016 and momentum with some big tournaments on the horizon.